carnival this
It's
year.
Monday. It's November the 9th, and it's Burnham on Sea. And this is the beginning of the annual General Carnival Parade.
And onto the collecting floats. This is the year of the handicapped. You've got
As you can hear,
a fantastic show coming your way. It's right out to the M5 motorway. It started smack on the dot at 7:30. There's no delay. It's on its way. There's the band, there's the Queen leading this fantastic procession all the way back to the M5 motorway. We've got one fantastic.
I think that just about sums it all up. What more can I say? You're in for a fantastic evening of carnival procession. As we can see, the traditional band is leading the carnival parade. It's the Red Pipins this year. They're based at Burnham on Sea, the Red Pipins Scout and Guide Troop. As always, Somerset Fire Brigade leading in. Let's hope we don't need them this evening. It really is a beautiful evening, let me just say. A little chilly, full moon somewhere, and it's just right for carnival. Here are all the officials and dignitaries and the Carnival Princess in their limousines. Presidents, vice presidents. These men who deserve their place of honor because it's through them doing all the work. Well, that's the HMS Burnham Association. That's a few veterans of the HMS Burnham who are honored guests of the Carnival Committee. And following up behind the first float, and that is actually the Carnival Princess and her two assistants. There she is, looking lovely. Beautiful. At Burnham, they tend to group all their characters in one go. And first of all, you get the walk-in entries, the junior, masquerade, all in one entry. This is one lot, the pirates. Let me just see if we can find Her Majesty's Coast Yard, the Brute Crew, followed by the Tweets. First Burnham and Branold Lighthouse Pub Pack. Here they are, the Tweets. And the collectors, they do a grand job collecting this year for the year of the disabled. So far in the two carnivals that have gone by, Bridgewater and North Petherton, they've collected £6,000 at Bridgewater, £3,000 at North Petherton. So there's £10,000 going to charity already through the carnivals. That's just two carnivals, just those. Sea Cadets presents Bill Gunn and Crew. Very smart. Here we have all the walk-in entries now. This young lady at the beginning is the Harvest Maid, Nicola Putt, Burnham on Sea, followed by A Night on the Tiles, Cinderella at the Ball, and Birthday Greetings. 4 juvenile entries. Here's a snowman, Mr. Snow, Pauline Gooch of Burnham on Sea. The Rubik Cube is Mr. Ken Bailey, the official England mascot. And there's a load of robots coming down through. The Professor and the Robot. Patrick Woodrow, Somerton Close, Burnham on Sea. He's a very little fella. That's Liberace, number 12. We just missed Liberace. I just can't make... Ah, it's Magic. Animal Magic, Judith Roper, North Petherton. And a Laurel and Hardy going through. It's not easy to pick out each individual one because they're all together. As I say, all the juvenile entries are together. Oh yay, oh yay, let's listen to the town crier. Thank you. Oh yay, that's Gerald Thorne, Chapel Road, Pollock, near Bridgewater. Obviously a local character, everyone knows Gerald. Who's this lovely lady dancing towards us? The Lady of Spain, none other than Doug Leatherby of Bridgewater. He's been dancing his way around carnivals now for 4 or 5 years. Keep on dancing, Doug. Another Rubik man. And a Centurion. I'm sorry, Centurion, I don't know your name. Here's the Three Musketeers looking glorious. Adam Rufus of Burnham on Sea, leading D'Artagnan and Three Musketeers. And some clowns. The Clowns, Marlborough Kids Carnival Club, Marlborough Avenue, Bridgewater. Here's some more clowns, the travelling clowns. Ah, these ostriches, they've been in 3 carnivals. Young Generation Carnival Club, Holden Street, Bridgewater. Great fun. Here we come on to the first of the giant floats, entered by the Marketeers. Who did the sound for these? Terrific. Cross Fantasia, the Marketeers Carnival Club. Fourth in Bridgewater, third at North Petherton, hoping for greater honours tonight, no doubt. Marketeers Carnival Club, Bridgewater. Fantastic, what a card. That was last year's champions, by the way. At Bridgewater at least. Here we go, defenders of Stalingrad. Complete with tank. And their Russians, good stepping through. And an ambulance, I hope he's just doing a civic tour. Looking at the road now, we see coming towards us yet another float. This is Wick Carnival Club. The Penny Arcade. These came 4th or 5th in North Petherton, 3rd in Bridgewater. Wick Carnival Club of Glastonbury. It's called Penny Arcade. That's nice, I quite like that one. I'm really looking at it for the first time tonight. It's nice, orange, red lights, roof lights flashing. Yeah, it's very pretty. Thank you. That's the girls on the bagatelle board. Bags of action, bags of light, bags of colour. They're followed closely by the Pied Piper. Beg your pardon, this is Pied Piper, Chameleon Colts Carnival Club, Frome. This is the younger members of the Chameleon Club. All the way from Frome, just the kids. Seeing their dad win for years and years, now they're in it. Very nice, the Pied Piper. All the kids following the Pied Piper with a little crippled boy leaning on the house. He was the only one saved, if you remember the legend. We've got some little walkers here as well, following in behind. Witches, tramps. The Adventures of Luke Skywalker, straight out of Star Wars. Darth Vader. There's Luke in his rocket ship. Chewbacca on the far side. Lovely. Marina Sydenham, County Cleanup. Old dusty bin, prominent. Here we go. This is entered by, like I say, Marina Sydenham. Used to be Marina Road. Little kids seem a little bit sleepy at the front. Unfortunately, no music with this float. They're happy enough. Actually, they could use these after the procession to clean up the roads a little bit. Thank you very much, Marina Sydenham. Right back now, here's a mighty float. Coming up through, this is Pentathlon of Moreland near North Petherton. First in Bridgewater Open, first at North Petherton, and now they're really in the battle, competing with the giant clubs. Please remember them and give generously to the collectors. Let's make life a little bit better for them, so that they this is where all the money comes from, folks. So please remember, throw your pennies in the car. Going to the International Year of the Disabled. Please give as generously as you can.
Put your hands in your pockets, give the money to the children after, throw it onto the collecting card, or place the pound note, the £5 note, and the cheque, credit card into the collecting bin. We want to have a record collection here in Burnham. We've got a record crowd.
A record crowd and a record collection, that's what they're after. That's what they had in Bridgewater, that's what they had in North Petherton, and Burnham's trying to copy it. If we look up the road now, we see the magnificent float coming towards us. This is the first tableau of the evening. The Viceroy's Bodyguard by the Pentathlon Club.
When you go home from Burnham, you'll live a little bit longer. So please remember that and give as generously as you can. Get your money ready, throw it onto the card or place it into the collecting bin.
Beautiful. Look at those horses.
Let's have everybody giving this year. We've never achieved that so far. We've never achieved everyone giving something. So please don't let tonight go past that. Making sure that you give. We want everybody.
That's a mobile work of art if I ever saw one.
So we want everyone to give tonight to the collection here so that we can measure the record.
Beautiful. It's very difficult building one horse. Everybody shies away from horses. And look at this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 horses. Beautiful. There at the back, the last Viceroy of India. I believe the last Viceroy was the Earl Mountbatten. Beautiful. Comic Heroes, number 38, following up. Here's another Bridgewater club, Heathfield Juvenile Carnival Club of Bridgewater. Comic Heroes, the Incredible Hulk, Superman, Batman, Robin, Wonder Woman, Mickey Mouse, and at the back, Spider-Man. Here's one we've not seen before. I don't recognize this from the previous two carnivals. There's no identifying number at this moment. We're trying. They're depicting an old-fashioned organ. It's called the Mighty Marinci from Macintosh Carnival Club, Coalfield, Bath. There you go, the Mighty Marinci, an old fairground organ. Very nice too, all the way from Bath. A tribute to Trumpton. Wells and Glasbury Young Farmers Club, the next century along, tribute to Trumpton. All of you who watch Junior TV, 1:45 to 1:45 to 2, I beg your pardon, BBC One, there they are, the Fire Brigade, Prue, Barney Magoo, Cuthbert, Dibble and Trump or Glump, I can never remember his name, Windy Blow the Miller, they're all there, all the characters from Trumpton. Thank you, Windy Miller. A trade exhibit next. Davy the Builder's Merchant. Here's a magnificent entry now, as always, it's immaculately turned out. These are the Bridgewater Sea Cadets. The bandmaster walking on the side, that's John Porter. John Porter of Bridgewater, who's trained this band. They were recently in an area competition. They got second, I believe, was second overall in the country. A tribute, a fine tribute. Chameleon Club of Frome. And they're a magnificent entry. I love this one. I rated it higher than it's come. Third at North Petherton is the only honour they've had so far. And it's called Survival. Survival, all the animals being hunted by man, the lone killer. And if we look at the elephant in his trunk, how that guy ever stays there like that. It is a case of survival for that man. Magnificent. Another juvenile entry coming next, believe it or not. These are children of the Green Wedgwood. Clutton Carnival Club, Clutton near Bristol. In the two previous carnivals, if I could just go back on past record, they got second in Bridgewater and first at North Petherton. Children of the Green Wedgwood. It's really beautiful. And just remember they're just children, young children, standing there motionless on a freezing evening. Incredible. On the warpath, the next entry. This is entered by the Fleur-de-Lis Carnival Club, Bridgewater. It's another juvenile entry. As you see in Burnham on Sea, they tend to put all their entries together. The walking entries and the juveniles, then all the big features at the end. Fleur-de-Lis. We can barely hear the music, which is a pity. It's one of my all-time favourites. Don Farden. That's good. It says a lot for the future of Carnival when you get juvenile entries at the standard of the last two going past. Wonderful. The next walk-in entry is presented by the Fielders Carnival Club, Shepton Mallet. Rule Britannia. Long may she rule, God bless her. Britannia followed by her entourage. Here we go, Captain captured by the Martians. Globetrotters Carnival Club, North Petherton, captured by the Martians. Formidable looking Martians they are as well. But the astronauts don't look too worried up there in the cockpit of their spaceship. They're quite happy to be captured by these Martians. Number 30, Hillbilly Vacation. The Stafford Road Kids, Stafford Road, Bridgewater. Third at North Petherton. They didn't enter the Bridgewater Carnival. Third at North Petherton. Look at them hillbillies go. Oh, Anchor Butter. It's the Anchor Food Show Wagon led by Marksman, the horse. Oh, slow up there, Marksman. We just missed the horse. He just shot past. Ah, we got him. There he is. He's a 7-year-old horse called Marksman. Quite friendly, I understand. Now that's the way to travel. Gee up. Some trade entries now, followed by a Royal National Lifeboat Institution float. And they do a grand job. You got to remember this is Burnham on Sea, and so lifeboats are needed, unfortunately. And it's good to know they're there. Day Tripper, number 47. This is the first time I've seen this entry. It's entered by the Burnham Army Cadet Force. High Bridge. Now that's a way to get around. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8-man cycle. Very good, very good. Pinball Rock, the putt. Must be the cold getting in my tongue. Pinball Rock by the Buccaneers Carnival Club. These were last year's county champions. Well, they're enjoying themselves. Look at that. Terrific. Last year's County Cup winners. Right out of the frame this year, unfortunately. All the majesty of another Bridgewater tableau coming. And this is a magnificent entry. Flash Gordon by the Wills Club, Bridgewater. As good as it is, it's not won a prize yet. No first prizes for Willses. Second all the way. Incredible. There you go, Flash Gordon. Up the road, coming towards us, one of the contenders for the county championship. Second in Bridgewater, first at North Petherton. All the magic of the Caribbean Carnival, Gremlins Carnival Club. Carnival, Caribbean style. You can almost feel the sun beating on your back. Lovely Caribbean carnivals. There must be thousands of flowers on the floor of the float. That's a magnificent entry. What more can one say about that? It had everything. Traditional greetings, Hillview Carnival Club coming up now. Please gain second prize at North Petherton. It's another juvenile entry. It's just the music of the Caribbean Carnival is just overflowing everywhere. Traditional greetings. These are a series of Christmas cards opened up. All juveniles again. Beautiful. A little stroll down memory lane now for the Pheasants Carnival Club Wookie. Now personally I like this entry, and it just goes to show that a beautiful entry like this is not one a thing anywhere. And that's the standard of the carnival, isn't it? You get a beautiful entry like this and it doesn't win anywhere, but they carry on, they'll do the whole 7. A little stroll down memory lane. Flower shop, the tavern at the end. Very, very nice. Farmer's Tavern. Farmer's Tavern it says. I'm not quite sure what exactly it is, but there's a guy speaking in a microphone on there. I can't hear a word he's saying. Oh, it's a train entry. And the Lions International, they do a grand job throughout the country, and during all the carnivals you find Lions International collecting for the various charities. All the money coming in. You get all the entries come from all over the district, and it's incredible that you get 2 entries that are so similar, it's unbelievable. Now they couldn't possibly have known what the other one was doing. And this one's called Window Shopping by the King William Carnival Club, Glastonbury. And there you go, it's almost a replica of the one in front. Just a coincidence, bound to happen. Very, very similar idea, you see. Various shops open. Just window shopping. Very nice. This is the Grenadiers Carnival Club of Bridgewater. Slaves of the Lamp. Let me just tell you, as you see these girls very flimsily clad, that it really is getting cold here. You can almost hear the temperature dropping. And there they go, Slaves of the Vase. All the beauties of the East. They're warming me up. Let me see you. Oh, lovely. There's a little girl in the middle with a ball. She seems a little bit cold. any of you watch the Muppet Show, then you know Miss Piggy's in a never-ending series called Pigs in Space, and this is what this scene depicts. Pigs in Space. This is by the Beachcombers Carnival Club, Ash Tree Road, Burnham on Sea. There's a happy load of pigs as well. And one of those could be the legendary Miss Piggy herself. Superstar, no less. While we wait for the trade exhibit to go past. Here's another one. This is the Woodhouse Way. Barbara Woodhouse. She's finally made the grade. The Woodhouse Way. I've not seen this one before. Rockies. I don't know if Barbara would be flattered by this, I'm sure. I love it. Lovely, the Woodhouse Way. Now the Royal Crown Carnival Club presents the Wonderful World of Disney. That's the Royal Crown Carnival Club of Highbridge. Another local entry, the Wonderful World of Disney. Cinderella at the front, going to the ball, resplendent in the magnificent costumes. The fairy godmother this side. How can I say this side? Left-handed, looking at the screen. Forgetting myself for a moment. And their wonderful entourage. Cinderella in white, of course. Reminds me of the royal wedding. Because I didn't do the commentary on that one. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Donald Duck. And at the back, oh boo, that's the wicked, wicked fairy. North to Alaska. Crystal Hotel Carnival Club, Western Supermare. That's a very good card. Very clever entry. But with all these outdoor, it's not easy to put a roof over the top, and therefore you tend to lose the lighting. But we're picking them up okay. North to Alaska. Very lovely, it's going down the rapids on a raft. I like it. I like the film as well with John Wayne and Fabian. The Vagabonds Carnival Club of Bridgewater presents Tribute to the Forces. The Navy, the Army and the Air Force. As a matter of interest, you may like to know that this gang won first on stage in Bridgewater during the concerts. First prize in the White Hot Cop Best Entry. But on the road so far they've achieved no success whatsoever, which is quite incredible. But they're obviously enjoying themselves. Here's the Navy doing their semaphore. I'd like to know what they're spelling out. The Army with their flags. They had rifles in Bridgewater, they've changed the flags now. And the Air Force, the color guard of the Air Force. Wonderful. The All-American Football Show comes to Burnham on Sea, presented by the British Flag Carnival Club, Bridgewater. All the spectacle, all the razzmatazz of the American football scene. When the Saints go marching in, the California Saints depicted by a British flag. Third in Bridgewater. There you go, British flag. Sound by Mike Broom. Bohemians Carnival Club. Quo Vadis. First in Bridgewater. First at North Petherton. Contenders for the County Cup. The magnificent tableau. Quo Vadis, the story of ancient Rome. Magnificent. Look at the lions, look at the detail of the lions. All carved by one man. That will certainly take some beating. During the recent years in Carnival, there's been a lack of humour, in my opinion. And the Mohican Carnival Club has put that right with Swan Fake. The Mohican Carnival Club, formerly known as Pops of Bridgewater, changed the names to Mohican and are now based at the commercial Redgate Street. Here we go, Swan Fake. Dame Margot Fontaine, look out. All the serenity and beauty of the ballet. All those live movements from supple limbs. If you look at the ballet dancer at the back, the figure like a willow. Beautiful movement. Just adjusting her bra. Magnificent entry. And I like it because it's funny. Thank you, Swan Fake. One of the traditional parts of any carnival is a band. We've got the Boys Brigade's band now. This is the second Burnham. The second Burnham. Shall we start again? This is the second Burnham Company Methodist Church under the bandmaster of G.J. Davis, the Boys Brigade band. It's getting so cold here, my tongue's frozen. My boomerang won't come back. Charlie Drake sang it. Our Waterside Carnival Club are portraying it. There they go, all the Aborigines. stop you picking that out, but the boys' brigade seem to be still dominating the airwaves. Here we go. That boomerang won't come back. This gang, by the way, is from Midsummer Norton. It's a long way. Let's just say now, let's put things in perspective. It is now 8:30 and it's getting very, very cold. We're sat on a roof and we're all freezing. And them Aborigines sure look happy. Hey, there's some mighty built Aborigines there as well. Perhaps we better move on to Adam and the Ants. Packar's Carnival Club presents Adam and his Ants. It had to be Adam. Adam Ant, probably the most popular musician of the time, portrayed here by the Packhorse Carnival Club. That's the Packhorse Carnival Club of Mark, of course. There you go, Mr. Ant. Unfortunately, the music of Adam and the Ants is not coming over very well, which is a great shame, really, because it really needs the music. Well, there it says George Dragon's Carnival Club, North Bedford, presents Pinball Wizard. What more can I say? He's a pinball wizard. Come and pick the ball up, going round and round on the floor. Okay, just sit in there. A nice little touch. Pinball Wizard, complete with big ball. From Bridgewater. This is the Council Carnival Club and a tribute to Wedgwood. It's called simply Wedgwood. And believe it or not, these haven't won anywhere yet. And without being biased in any way, I think this is a magnificent float. Josiah Wedgwood at the front, the man who created the Wedgwood industry, followed by examples of the Wedgwood trade. Blue and the white, synonymous with Wedgwood. And if you think it's easy to just stand still on a carnival cart, let me tell you that it's not. 180! That's the cry that's been ringing out from TV sets all around the nation. 180, and it had to be depicted, and here we are. Mendip Hospital presents 180. The roof of this cart, by the way, is dartboards. You can't see it where it's such a high position here. The darts are sticking into dartboards, and with the score naturally 180. $180, the magic score. Kitchen Capers. That's the name of the entry that follows. Kitchen Capers by Aces Carnival Club. Aces Carnival Club, of course, of Highbridge. At first sight it's difficult to understand this cart, maybe that's why they're not winning, but if you look closely at it, it's the vegetables, frying pans, skillets, bottle of sauce. It's a good idea, which, if I may be entitled to say, is it could have been a little simply, a little bit more cleverly put over, I believe. Still, nice. Crossways Carnival Club presents Red Red Robins. That's the Crossways Inn of West Huntsville, of course, just up the road from Burnham on Sea. You get a lovely meal in there, by the way. I'm so hungry I could eat a robin. Rockin' Robin, no doubt the music would be Rockin' Robin by, what was his name? Somebody Luke. Robin Luke? I must be older than my assistant. Let's go back to the cart behind. Hamp Juvenile Carnival Club presents Kabuki Carnival. Now I know for a fact that they studied Kabuki Carnival, which is a traditional Japanese carnival, and they studied it to get the authenticity not only of the movement, which they did on stage, obviously they can't do all the movements on the cart, but also the makeup, and it's a very, very heavy pancake makeup which tends to finish round the chin, and they really have done it in style. Just kids, remember. Kabuki Carnival, Hamp Juveniles, first in Bridgewater, third at North Putterton, and if I had my way they'd be first tonight at Burnham on Sea. Trade exhibit follows, mahogany replacement windows. The music is Elizabethan Serenade, which is staggering that I have such knowledge. It's called Oh Yay, Oh Yay. It's from Luckington Carnival Guard, Colford near Bath. Now that's a long way to come. Oh Yay, Oh Yay. Depicting town criers. Another very, very nice idea. And when you look at a float like this, it's quite staggering to realise that they won't win a thing. And that's the way that Carnival's gone now. A magnificent entry like this a few years ago would have swept the board, but Carnival's gone on so far now, they're not getting anywhere. Here we go, this is one. If we could get the nameplate on this cart, can we get the nameplate? Newmarket Carnival Club presents Warriors of Tech Ramwen Galaxy. If you read that backwards, it says Newmarket. You don't fool me, Newmarket. It's from the Newmarket Carnival Club, Bridgewater again. In this year of Space Age, it's surprising there's only about 2 or 3 entries depicting space. Newmarket, Bridgewater. Look at that back go up. It's on hydraulic rams. That's followed very closely by Rooftop Blues by the Pops Carnival Club, Kensington Road, Western Supermare. Rooftop Blues. How many times have I been kept awake by all them tomcats? I know just what they're doing. Lovely. They're lovely costumes, you know. Could we go in on the cats? Let's have a look at the cats' costumes. Look at that. Really good, really clever costumes. In the carnival, as I said earlier, you get recurring themes, and year after year the puppets, any puppets are very, very popular, and in this carnival, as you see as it goes along, there's more and more puppets. Here's the first of the puppet entries. Highbridge Young Farmers Carnival Club presents Pinocchio. Pinocchio in the middle, of course, with no strings to hold him down. Geppetto's Workshop, of course. Featured Pinocchio. There's only one little fella missing, in my opinion, and that's Jiminy Cricket. There was no Pinocchio without Jiminy Cricket. Fancy missing that. Flight of the Bumblebees. This is Bristol Airport Carnival Club, Lowsgate, Bristol. I've not seen this one before. There they go. In the Wessex Wasp helicopters, no doubt. Flight of the Bumblebee. Thank you. We're off now with the Phoenix Carnival Club, North Wootton, Shepton Mallet, and this is called Laughter and Tears. Depicting the many facets, the many faces of the clown. Nice, simple, and very effective. Servants of the Atmosphere. This is presented by Crown Cavaliers Carnival Club of Bridgewater. Unfortunately, this didn't go round at Bridgewater. The generator blew, and they withdrew at the last moment. But here they are at Burnham on Sea. Servants of the Atmosphere. In the long, long tradition of carnivals in Somerset, one club which can probably claim more honours than any other club is the Limekiln of Bridgewater. One of the oldest clubs, and here they are, portraying the glory of Greece. It's the Limekiln Carnival Club, Bridgewater. Playing the traditional music of Greece, of course, on the bouzouki, and doing a dance which we all associate with Zorba the Greek. As we go along the cart, one of the old gentlemen at the back, the second one in blue from the back, in camera now. There we go. That's Mr. Fred Snow. He must be one of the oldest members of Carnival. Good evening, Fred. Nice to see you still carrying on. Fred Snow with the Limecombe Carnival Club. Very good to see him going on. Now this is a really old bus. My goodness, what on earth is that? The official collecting vehicle. I wish I knew more about motor vehicles. I know it's a 1920 Bristol 4-tonner, and that is quite a vehicle because it's an original. And there it is, a collecting vehicle. I saw this cart being built on Wednesday night, and I said it would be first everywhere. It's entered by the Ramblers Carnival Club Bridgewater. It's called the Robot Sky Bus. It came first in Bridgewater and, believe it or not, second at North Petherton. The Robot Sky Bus by the Ramblers. Very, very clever. Followed by his entourage. It's the Robot Sky Bus. Thank you, Professor Michael Benting. The music you may be interested to know on the Ramblers cart was by John Fox, which you didn't know, my assistant.
Hello, Ragtime.
Hello, Ragtime. That's the name of the next entry. Dovecot Carnival Club from Street, Somerset. Hello, Ragtime. It's not too clear on the screen, but you can make out now if I tell you that that is a huge gramophone. That's a horn, the old-fashioned gramophone horn, and there they are doing their ragtime dances. His master's voice. They should have a great big dog sat there in front of it. It's amazing that the music of Ramblers is still dominating the high street Burnham on Sea. There you go, you get the music now. Oh, look, so serious. Look at that young lady, so serious. No smiles tonight. I suppose the most memorable piece of music from 1981 will be that dreadful birdie song. And here it is being depicted by Bailey's Carnival Club, Glastonbury. Round and round they go. Bailey's Carnival Club, Glastonbury. That's always in the carnivals. You get temporary hiccups and hold-ups. And you must remember that most of these floats are a minimum of 60 foot long, and they keep moving along the road. And where do they go? They've got to go somewhere. Until you finally get a pile up at the end. We're moving again. There's some mighty fat birds on there. As we all stop dancing to that wonderful tune. We see the next entry from Jules. Jules Carnival Club, the winning team. That's from Market Road, the Market, Bath Road, Bridgewater, I beg your pardon. Jules, of course. I'm never sure whether this is an entry or a trade exhibit. The winning team, obviously, a pair of Ford tractors. We're playing my favourite tune again, Don Farden's Indian Nation. Fireside stories following. Now these are the stories which will live on and on and on. Let me see if we can pick out a few of the stories. Starting at the front with Captain Hook, that must be Peter Pan. Obviously Peter Pan by the side of him. The Pied Piper of Hamelin. There can only be one person with a gold slipper, silver slipper rather, glass slipper no less, Cinderella. Wonderful. The guy behind, Jack and the Beanstalk. And there, the traditional Victorian family reading the fireside stories. That's a very nice entry. Another Bridgewater club coming up the road. These are the Crusaders Carnival Club, and they present Hollywood Gold, depicting all the Hollywood Oscar winners through the years. The Oscar being the award presented for the best film of the year, the best music of the year, whatever. We should get a few waves from these dolly birds on here. I know them all. Francis at the front. Here we go, there's the lovely girls. Angela Fursland, Bridget Fursland. There's the blonde girl in the middle there, that's Angela Fursland. In the middle is a big carnival cinema projector, the 4 dolly birds at the back. They look happy, but they must be freezing because I am. This will warm you up now. Gorgon's Carnival Club Wells presents Dance with the Devil. We present the YMCA Carnival Club and Razzle Dazzle. They're the YMCA Carnival Club. They're based at the River Parrot in Bridgewater. But they're enjoying themselves, they're warm, they're dancing, and that's what it's all about. Back in the old routine. This is the Avalon Carnival Club of Glastonbury, and they present those magnificent men in the flying machines. As yet no success in the previous carnivals. I know in Bridgewater that their lights failed, but here they are in all their glory. Those magnificent men in their flying machines. That's the Red Baron, looks like he's had a crash landing. No smile from us, Condor Man. Banana Boogie, presented by the North Newton Harvesters Carnival Club, North Newton. There's Tarzan swinging with his banana, if you know what I mean. Give me that banana, that's the song. It's a lovely dolly bird in the cooking pot there. Very nice too. It's just a trade exhibit, Elside Caravans, Touring Caravan, Sales Centre, Farm Road Street. Just a trade exhibit. Followed closely by the stars of the silent scream from the White Hart Carnival Club, Midsummer Norton. Now this is a cart which I personally like a lot. I know it means nothing to the judges, but this is a very nice, simple black and white entry, and I like it. It's very pretty. Lovely, the traditional piano. Charlie Chaplin, Lillian Gish, and the legendary pair Laurel and Hardy. Well, there's another nice mess you've gotten him into. Pearl White tied on the train lines. Nice, I like that one. Here's another Bridgewater gang. It's called Gangsters on Fifth Avenue. It's presented by the Pig and Whistle Carnival Club of Bridgewater, of course. Here we go, all the bad lads. And the girls of the Roaring Twenties. All the hoods, all the gangsters, look at them. And all the lovely girls. I gotta be careful not to talk too much about this next entry. It's the Griffin's Carnival Club of Bridgewater. It's good enough to eat, and I spent about 20 hours painting this damn thing. Should have won everywhere, in my opinion. Which of course differs from the judges. Griffin's Carnival Club, good enough to eat. That's winning all the applause up here. Now it's a bit of useless information I could give you. There's about 6 boys inside that chef turning his head. There we go, moving on to the next float. This is Guardians of Xanadu. This is presented by the World Carnival Club of Street. Guardians of Xanadu. This is another one that I like a lot. A lovely pair of alligators right at the beginning. If you can see the front of the cart. Can we drop down to the front, pick up the alligators? Seems like we just missed the alligators. Never mind, here's the guy in the middle. Of course, the legend of Xanadu was Orson Welles lived at Xanadu. That could be Orson Welles there, you know. All the way from Midsummer Norton. It's called the Locomotion, and unfortunately the lights have failed. Now there's nothing worse in Carnival than to sit on a dead cart, and there's nothing greater in Carnival than to make the decision to go round on a dead cart, and that's what these have done. Well, we just dropped down for the thought of the generator to pass. As I was saying, nothing worse than a dead cart. Sunshine Cereals next. Now this is a very, very clever entry. It comes from the Marden Flexible Packaging Limited, Norton Hill, Midsummer Norton. Sunshine Cereals depicting all those terrible commercials that we see. Kellogg's cornflakes at the front. Weetabix. 3. I thought you could only eat 2. Quaker Oats, Tony the Tiger, and the Honey Monster. Great fun, great fun. Here's a very, very interesting cart coming next. It's called the Glitter Pillars from the Western Zoyland Club. And that's exactly what it is. It's a glitter pillar, a mobile caterpillar that glitters. It achieved first place in the open features at Bridgewater. It came 4th at North Petherton. And I think it's going to do well all the way around in the carnival circuit. The glitter pillar, Western Zoyland. It's good to see people on a carnival cart enjoying themselves. Obviously they're enjoying it. There's a little bit of doubt in my mind now. This is 113. I just can't place this carnival float at all. It's code number 113, but it's obviously not that. The number's wrong, or whatever it is, I don't know. It's written on the side. Yeovil Young Farmers.
There's a mouthful left there.
There you go. Another collecting float, and it's a tribute to the people of Burnham that they are still collecting money, they're still picking it up, and that's a good thing. Let's just think that in this carnival procession alone, there's some 115, 120 entries. The diesel alone costs many, many thousands of pounds. The carts to build cost thousands of pounds. And all you're asked to contribute is just a few pence, just chuck it in. And it's good that the people do put the money in, and it makes it all worthwhile. Let's carry on now with the procession, which is coming on now. This is the Death or Glory Boys, a tribute to the 11th Lancers, and it's presented by the Globe Carnival Club of Wookey. Lovely. I like that entry. The Death or Glory Boys. The Awakening of Sleeping Beauty. This is the next float. It's presented by the Hucky Duck Carnival Club of Colford and Holcombe. Wherever that is. I'm sorry, I don't know. It depicts a scene that everybody knows, the traditional fairy tale of Sleeping Beauty being awakened by the prince after sleeping for countless years. There she's awakened, the spinning wheel behind her sent her to sleep, and the king and queen just waking up from their slumbers. Here's another comic entry. This is entered by the Young Farmers Club of Bridgewater. It's called Physical Fitness. We all know the Corona advert. And it'll all open up now as we turn slowly. The cart turns and we can see the Corona bottle open up with all the physical fitness, all the little fizzy bottles inside. John White there driving a tractor from Bridgewater. Hey, come on, shape up now. None of you guys gonna sleep around with him. Physical Fitness from the Young Farmers Club, Bridgewater. Also, Puppets Playtime from the Dolphins Carnival Club, Streambridge, North Wootton, Shepton Mallet. That's a long, long way to come. None of the very, very popular traditional puppet things. Old Popeye the Sailor Man holding the roof up there. He's had his spinach. As a matter of interest, let me just say that we've been sat on this roof now for about 2 hours. It's an hour and a half actually. The temperature is minus 300 and we're all freezing. The Bambi's Carnival Club. It's called Strings of Sadness. The Bambi's Carnival Club, Midsummer Norton, of course. This is unfortunately not worn anywhere, but I like this one a lot. The music, The Death of a Clown, as recorded by Ray Davis. I like that very, very much. From the Renegades Carnival Club of Bridgewater, it's called Light of the World. These are the Renegades Carnival Club, based at the Blake Arms, Bridgewater. Bags of energy, bags of life. Lovely dolly birds. Quite happy, quite cold. Light of the World just adjusting her brassiere strap. All the way from Midsummer Norton, Cratton's Carnival Club presents Jukebox Jive. And there they go, they're dancing, and they must have been dancing now for an hour and a half, because that's the time they started moving, and they're enjoying themselves, and that's what Carnival's all about. And they'll keep on dancing. They'll dance from Burnham, they'll dance all the way up to Shepton Mallet, they'll dance from Shepton Mallet to Wells, to Glastonbury, and finally to Weston-super-Mare. And that's what Carnival's all about. It's not winning, it's not losing. There's no winners, there's no losers. If you're in a Carnival gang, you enjoy yourselves. And enjoyment is certainly what they bring and what they have brought to Burnham-on-Sea this evening. And so, with that, we say good night from Burnham-on-Sea Carnival. Good night.